and welcome to another episode of Cube 360. And I'm going to review something this week that I've been wanting to review for a while now. It's not exactly groundbreaking, anything groundbreaking like a PS4 or an Xbox 720 or anything that kids are playing with these days. And it's not exactly something that's that old school that it would be considered, obsolete. Like these. I actually just picked up some boxes today. I'm trying to box all my games, all my Super NES and NES games, so I picked up a couple more boxes here. But that's besides the point. That's not what I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to be reviewing, actually, a game system. And I don't think it's a very well-known game system either. So that's why I want to talk about it today. Not many people may know about this, but it's something you might want to add to your collection. So without further ado, let's check out, as you already know from the title, it's the GP2X Wiz. So that's what we're going to be reviewing today, the GP2X Wiz. So this is the box it comes in. It is a snazzy little package here. I didn't just order this. I got it last year. I've had it for a year. I've just been kind of lollygagging or, putting it off. I've been wanting to review this for a while now. So I will take a look at it for everyone today. So this is the box, and let's take a look inside, shall we? Alright, so we got the box here, the GP2X Wiz, and it says whatever you want. That's the slogan. So you may be saying, whatever you want? What the hell is that all about? Well, it is really whatever you want. It's I don't know how well you can see this without it blurring, but it's a games console, it's a flash drive, it's a video, an SD card, music, photo, comics. I think it's starting to blur now. But yeah, memo, clock, alarm, calculator, all these great things in one. So when we first open up our GP2X Wiz box here, we got a USB cable. This is your power supply here. It's kind of an odd connector pin. I don't think I've seen one of these before. So if you do lose it, you're a little doomed. And I almost thought I lost one. It's your standard USB here. So this is the console itself. Here we go. Kind of a small little gadget here. Also included in here is a quick reference guide, and there's also a CD in here as well, right there. So that's the packaging of the Wiz here, and this is the console itself. So this thing is a godsend. If you're a fan of the DS or the PSP, scrap those. Get one of these. That, I'm serious. So I'll take a little look at it here. Look, I'm trying to prevent the glare in there, but it's kind of tough. Okay, so you got two D-pads actually. This is your control D-pad, your up, down, left, right, and then you have your button D-pad, your A, B, X, and Y, which is, I don't know why they configured it like that, and I think that's one of the only beefs I have about this system, is the gamepad for the buttons here. It's kind of awkward. It's a little awkward here. You got your start and select and your speakers. On the top here, your L and R buttons, and a slot for an SD card. Of course, there's a battery, and you have a stylus in here as well. Just take that out like that. Show you that. Stylus. Okay. So that is the basic formation of the system. It's kind of small. Alright folks, so I got my DS here. Here's the Wiz. So if you put the Wiz on top of the DS here, it's kind of, this isn't a DSi or DSXL or anything, it's just a regular DS here. So just open that up. And it's kind of, yeah, it's a lot smaller than the DS. The screen actually is the same size. Actually, it looks like it's a little bigger. The screen on the Wiz might be a tad bit bigger than the DS, but the overall formation of it otherwise is a little smaller, very compact, thinner. It weighs less, that's for sure. So that's a little bit about the exterior of the Wiz and what features it has. So how about we dive right into this little machine and what it can actually do. Let's just turn it on here. Alright folks, so here's the main menu of the Wiz. You got your SD card, built-in games, flash games, settings, launcher, and entertainment. So the purpose of this exercise, we're going to go to launcher. And there's two different types of things you can launch from. You can launch from your SD card, or you could launch from the internal memory of the actual thing. My SD card is 4 gigs and the internal memory is 2 gigs. So let's just grab the internal memory here and show you what this little guy can do. So we'll start off here with Pocket SNES. So here's Dr. Pocket SNES and all the games that I have here. You can just grab one of them, I guess, and show you a little bit how it is. There we go, that's Donkey Kong Country 2 for you. And we can exit by pressing our, oh, these are the volume control buttons down here. So if you press the volume control buttons, we'll go back. We can exit the application and go back to the main menu. So pressing volume up and down together will exit your application and go back. So let's go back to the launcher here. And let's see what else we got here. Here we go. Next up is MAME. Here's MAME for all here. So I'll grab this one here. Yeah, so it's the Simpsons arcade game. Turn down the volume there. Way too high. I don't know how well you can see that. Alright, so we've showed you a little bit of games. Let's show you some other stuff here. So, video. Yes, this thing can emulate videos as well. Here we go. Now use the top buttons to flip back and forth between the next video. Videos have to be in the AVI format. for here, so make sure you convert them to AVI, and then they will work. You can also switch between full screen and widescreen by pressing your select button here. Alright. Up next here, I want to showcase a fan-made game that you can play with your stylus here. So yes, this thing is a touchscreen as well, like I said. It's really hard to play the stylus like this, but I'm just showcasing you a little bit here. And like I said, there's a lot of other cool things that you can do on here. You can watch or play flash games. You can listen to music. I don't have any music on there. You can look at photos as well. Look at photos. I don't have any photos on there as well. There's a recorder. Yeah, you can have a voice recorder as well on there, believe it or not. There's a lot of tools here as well. There's the world clock, the calendar. Look at that. Woohoo, calendar. Timer as well. You can do a timer. Calculator as well, if you want to calculate. 1 times 4 equals 4. Oh my god, wow. 2 times 6 equals 12. So yeah, you can have a calculator there as well. It is a neat little device here, I must say. You know, it's got everything. It's a jack of all trades. You don't have to bring anything else with you, any gaming system related, as long as you have this little guy here. Alright, well, what's my final verdict on the GP2X Wiz? It's a pretty good system. I would recommend it. I paid $200 for this guy, so it's definitely a good deal. You get a lot for it. The hardware is $200. Obviously, you can't. All the games aren't preloaded in there. You have to go find that stuff yourself. It's not that hard to find, though. If you have access to the internet and know how to use a computer, you'll be able to work one of these. It's not that hard or confusing. So my pluses of the system is it's nice and light, compact. It can do a lot. It's a movie, music device. It's a game system, a retro game system, right? Because you can play all your old school games on here, right? Nintendo, Super Nintendo, PlayStation. You heard me right. Yes, you can play PS1 games on here as well. You can. So this thing, Game Boy, it's an awesome system. Negative thing, the battery life isn't the greatest. You only got about maybe 2 hours of battery life until this thing's dead. And like I said, the control's a little weird. It's kind of small, so it's bigger than a Game Boy Micro, obviously. But I don't really like the button configuration on the over here with the main game buttons. How it's like a D-pad. Yes, those are my negative points about it. Other than that, it's a great system. It's about an 8 out of 10. I give it about an 8 out of 10. So it's $200. It's well worth it. I think it's one of the better handheld systems on the market. If you just want games, then I guess you don't get a DS. But if you want something that does a lot of things, like a calculator and a calendar and everything that like one of those smartphones can do, right? It's a GP2X. I mean, you can't text your friends, but who cares, right? You want a game system. Gaming systems should be strictly gaming systems, and cell phones should be strictly for talking. They should combine them together. And even then, are you going to play Chrono Trigger on your smartphone? I don't think so. But anyway, that's that. And I do want to give you a little bit of a sneak peek on the next episode. Check this out, folks. Oh, look at that. You better believe it. Guess who's coming in November? 3 weeks from now, or 2 weeks from now. November 23rd. Tune in and you're going to see my review on Donkey Kong Returns. This is one game that I'm so excited about, guys. Find out what I have to say November 23rd. Till next time, see you later.